guys, it's Bryony. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited to be doing today's cup review because it's on the Bfree cup. Now the Bfree cup is a truly innovative cup. I don't think there's anything quite like it on the market at all. It's the first of its kind that I've seen, and I was also a part of the testing process for this cup, so a year ago or so. And I wanted to mention that in particular because right now I don't currently have my periods. I'm on the pill to give myself a bit of a break because I have a condition called adenomyosis, which makes them very painful. But I have used this cup previously when I have been menstruating, so I felt it was important to mention that fact. So I was involved in sort of the testing phase, but that was really it, not hugely in this cup. So just to give a bit of background as well to my history with the Bfree cup. So the Bfree cup is a cup that has been developed over the last 6 years with research in Canada and France. In particular, they focused on how to make a menstrual cup accessible for marginalised women and girls across the globe, thinking about places like urban slums and refugee camps. And that's the first thing we're going to point out with this cup. As you can see, it's got a tin holder for it. And that's basically to make it harder for things like rats and other insects and animals to get into it if you've got somebody using this who is living in an area of very poor hygiene, like a slum or a refugee camp. The other really unique thing about the Bfree cup, and probably the thing most relevant for you guys, is the fact that it has an antibacterial coating on it. It's made from 100% medical grade silicone, but because of this coating, it doesn't ever need to be sterilized. So you don't need to boil it, you don't need to put it in sterilizing fluids. You can even get away with not washing it with water. It just needs to be wiped clean and it will sterilize itself. How cool is that? Actually, past Bryony, that's not technically true. The details about how this cup is antibacterial are quite specific and complicated, so I'm going to read you the exact wording that I've got from the company on this. The silicone itself is in a different physical form, making the surface physically antibacterial as opposed to chemically antibacterial. The Bfree cup can last 10 plus years without losing its antibacterial properties. They cannot be wiped away. So the cup doesn't have an antibacterial coating on it. It is antibacterial in itself because of the silicone. Do your research, past Bryony. So let's look at the outer packaging in some more detail first of all. So obviously it says the Bfree cup on the front here, and then some details about the fact that it's antibacterial, 100% medical grade silicone, wipe or wash clean, no boiling required, better for the planet. As you turn it around, there's a little bit of a paragraph about why you might want to use the cup. There's some more paragraph about the kind of motto for the Bfree cup, the fact that it's designed, developed and made in Canada by the Women's Global Health Innovations, which is a social enterprise, by the way. They particularly focus on improving menstrual health for marginalised women, like I said before. And there's also what's included in the box. So there's 2 cups, a small and a large, a 15ml and a 25ml. I've got both those sizes to show you today. And it also comes with an instruction bag. So you can kind of hold it in the bag just to move it around, and the bag is also made from a washable material too. And then finally, if you continue turning the cup around, there are some directions on how to use the cup and insert it. So I think it's really clever that they've managed to do that all on here, so there's no bits of paper, so less waste, less trees being cut down, but also means you're less likely to forget how to use it and for that to get damaged. So inside the tin you get this little bag, which again has the instructions on it and is made from a wipe clean material. And this is sort of a little storage bag that you can use to transport it around. And then it comes with 2 sizes. Now I actually have 2 of each of the 2 sizes, the 15ml and I believe this is the 25ml. They do have 4 sizes available, a 10ml, a 15ml, a 25ml and a 30ml, but the most common are the 15 and the 25ml. So let's start off with the smaller one first, the 15ml cup. This is the one that I personally use. I have a low cervix and I also have quite light periods, so I'm never that heavy. I don't need a high capacity cup. The first thing you're going to notice when you take this cup out of the box is that it's slightly slippery. That's because of the antibacterial coating on it. It also acts as a lubricant, so you don't need lubricant to insert this cup either. The really incredible thing about this cup is they've thought of it from start to finish. The whole process of washing and cleaning, storing, inserting, getting the cup to open, removing, all of that has been thought about with this cup. They've really used a comprehensive approach to it, which is very nice to see. So you've got that slight slippery coating, and I will say, first of all, this does make it a little bit more tricky to insert than other menstrual cups I've used, so you do need to be persistent about trying it out. It may take a bit of time to figure out what way works best for you to hold it, but the only way to insert this menstrual cup is with the punch down fold because of this special rim it has, which I'll talk about in a minute. So the punch down fold, you simply press the side in here, and then you grip it together, pinch at the base, and then you can simply insert it into the vagina and it pops open and you just sort of push it up so that it's all contained inside your vagina. You shouldn't have anything sticking out, not the stem or anything like a tampon would. Everything is inside. Let's switch over to the larger cup now to demonstrate some of the features of the cup itself. So first of all, you can see it has this reinforced rim at the top. It's almost like a tulip shape, this cup. This wider part up here is the reinforced rim, and it's basically to aid with that opening of the cup, so it's definitely going to open nice and easily. And then this very special sort of petal rim up here is designed to help with the seal, so that when the cup's inside you, you're not going to have any leaking. You'll see that there's no difficult to clean air suction release holes on here. That's due to a design on the inside, which actually is slightly easier to demonstrate with this clear cup here. You can see these sort of arches on the inside of the cup. These are the reinforced arches, which help the cup to open up without needing air suction release holes. Going back to my orange one, the stem is kind of like a ball shape. It's not very squishy at all, and it has these raised little dots on it, as you can hear there, and those dots are also on the base of the cup. So the idea is you grab this, what's inside you, you reach up to grab the stem, work it down a bit. Once you can reach the base, you reach in, you pinch the base, and then you walk the cup down, pour the blood into the toilet, wipe it out, and ready to go again. Obviously, if you have access to a sink, you can just wash it out yourself, but like I said before, it's designed so that you can just wipe it and feel confident that it's still sterile when you're reinserting it as well. So particularly good for those of you who are maybe working in a job like a nurse or somewhere where you have to do long shifts and you're worried about the fact that you can't sterilize it in between taking it out and reinserting it. This is a cup that you might want to consider for that. As you can see, between the 15ml and the 25ml cup, there is quite a significant difference. I would say the sort of 15ml size is quite suitable for people who are younger, just starting out with menstrual cups. So if you're, say, a teen or a young teen, you want to use a cup, this is a good size to go for first. And also if you have a lighter period, this is a good cup. If you're somebody who maybe has had been through childbirth and you know that everything hasn't gone quite as tight as it was before, or you have heavier periods, this is a cup to go for you. I always say the best thing to go off of when you're deciding which menstrual cup to go for is your flow type. There is such a significant difference between these two cups in terms of like their rim and everything, that I really would go off of which one you think is going to work best for your body. If you feel that you would be better off with a large cup, go for the large one. If you feel you'd be better off with a smaller cup, go for the smaller one. But you get both in the tin as well, so you can kind of play around and see which one you want. So yeah, that is the Bfree cup. Let me guys know what you think of this one-of-a-kind menstrual cup. The really special feature about it that we've talked about several times in this video is the antibacterial coating on it. What do you guys think about that? Do you like it? Are you not sure about it? What are your concerns maybe? Leave them down below, and of course I will leave the links to the Bfree cup and where you can get it in the description box as well. Massive thank you of course to the Bfree team for sending me this cup to review for you guys, and also for supporting my channel, which is always very appreciated. Thank you so much for watching guys. Do please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye everyone.